what's crazy is I create that book, I'm going through that, and then that book becomes last year's book and the year before's book and the year before that book. And by 2013, I had bought my Breitling watch because I had my first $100,000 profit month. I was living in a Kenneth Beeler Craftsman house with a swimming pool. What is your why right now? Like, I think that's super powerful because when I think back of my journey and experiencing this and casting vision and coming up with my goals, I was so different 10, 15 years ago than I am now. Like, as you were sharing that, Lars, I was thinking back to when did I first start doing this? For me, it was 2008. I got involved with this guy who became my mentor, and he had me reading the book, What to Say When You Talk to Yourself by Shad Helmstetter. And I was writing out affirmations. I had like these, those moleskin, like 5x8 little journals. I had those journals and I started writing in them, and I have tons of them now, like a whole stack of them. I actually keep those in my safe because I love to go back and look at them and see. I remember in 2008, I was sitting in my bed, propped up with pillows because I didn't even have a headboard. I was in a townhouse that I could barely afford. And I was writing out, what do I want right now? Like, what would my idea of a perfect life look like right now? And it's kind of personal, but I'll share it. I wanted a Craftsman house, and I specifically wanted a Craftsman house like that style, built by Kenneth Beeler, who was a builder in my marketplace. I wanted a Mercedes black S550. I wanted a Breitling watch. Like, these were just like aspirational things to me at the time when I was broke as a joke, things that I thought I wanted, right? What's crazy is I create that book, I'm going through that, and then that book becomes last year's book and the year before's book and the year before that book. And by 2013, I had bought my Breitling watch because I had my first $100,000 profit month. I was living in a Kenneth Beeler Craftsman house with a swimming pool, which is crazy because it wasn't like I saved up the money and sought him out and built it. I actually put an offer in on a foreclosure that had 30 plus offers on it, and I won it. And it was a house built by him. So it's like these things have a eerie way of just like the power of the universe is real when you put it out there. And Lars, like you, I think what happened for me is I got excited about this, and then I naturally want to share my excitement with others. The others happen to be my real estate team. And I said, hey, this is where I want the company to go to. Like, this is the vision I have for the company. And I think looking back, one of the things that I was able to do well was just bring the people into my vision for the company. So like, if we're going to achieve this as a company, we achieve that as if we all hit our goals. And one of the things that we used to do, my wife used to lead this and she was awesome at it, is we would bring all the agents in at night to our office, and we would have stacks and stacks of magazines, and we would create vision boards together. So we do this like, once a year. A couple times we did it twice a year because we were growing so fast. We had so many new people, and everybody in their desk area would have this huge poster board with all these cutouts of what they wanted. And we try to help them make that part of their daily practice too.